give you guys a good idea of exactly where my mind is after that two-parter. This is on both parts, by the way. To give you an idea of exactly where my mind is after that, my last words at the end of that episode were, "Well, fuck you." Now, that's not in an offensive manner. That's in a, "You're gonna leave me at that?" manner. This was a very... Okay, first of all, hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Immortal Cave and sandwichtrust.blogspot.ca. As usual, I'll put a link to my blog in the description. This is, as I said, my reaction to I Am Anne Frank. I am really not sure where to go with this. Okay, first of all, massive spoilers. This episode, I'm convinced that these two episodes were created for one reason, which is to disorient the crap out of you. And it worked. I actually have to admit, as you can probably tell by the tone of my voice, I'm very disoriented after that. State of the characters, well, let's see. Lana is out of the asylum and into the basement of the actual serial killer Bloodyface, who just happened to be that psychiatrist from the last couple of episodes, Dr. Thredson. Oh boy, that I didn't see coming. Because I figured she was hallucinating, seeing the human skull bowl and the human skin lamp. No. Yikes. That was something. Let's see, the doctor may or may not, though I'm pretty sure he is, an actual Nazi SS officer. Again, what a twist. It's greatly implied, especially at the end, that he is. Of course, this kind of very much confuses me about the identity of that young woman. Woman comes in to the asylum, being brought in because she assaulted a couple men because they made a Jew joke. And she claims to be Anne Frank. Now, do I even need to state what's wrong with this statement? Again, like I said at the end of the last episode, I'm Jewish, so I was kind of not heavily, non-practicing with this. We're getting into my religious history, and that's just not something I want to get into on the internet, especially. I was watching this with a hawk, to make sure that they didn't do anything stupid, basically. Now, I don't think they did anything stupid with this. I think this was handled... They picked this specifically, again, to disorient, because at the beginning she comes in, she's certain she is. And during the entire episode, she kind of gives you proof and whatnot that she probably is. And at the very end, and of course the whole time I'm just thinking that there's no way in hell. Now, at the very end, at the second episode, her husband comes in and says, no, her name is Charlotte. She's got really fanatical about this. She had a kid, and postpartum stuff is a little sketchy sometimes. So, there was that as well. And it was it makes sense that this was the case, obviously, because it actually showed her giving, the prison tattoo and everything. And my apologies, my voice is a little bit deep. This was a very freaking solemn episode. Jesus. Also, it's, close to 2 o'clock in the morning, so try to be a little bit more quiet at least. So turn up the volume. But in the very end, and she goes through with a personality-changing surgery. If you've ever played Bioshock Infinite's DLC, you know what I'm talking about. And it goes into that. And it's very... The entire episode was very disoriented, very uncomfortable. Because it gets into, is she Anne Frank? Is she not Anne Frank? Is the Doctor a Nazi? Is he not a Nazi? They even get into, did Kit kill those people? did he not? Now, again, we know who the killer is now, so we know it wasn't him. But these entire episodes are kind of based around the idea that nothing is stable. Nothing is supposed to stay sane. Nothing is supposed to stay the same. We don't know if there are aliens. We don't know if there are, like, who's innocent, who's guilty. And I love that. We're left at this episode with, also, Sister Jude left the nunnery. She's back to her old ways. And what else was there? Grace killed her parents, which is why she's in there in the first place. She might have received surgery. She also got abducted by aliens and met Alma, which doesn't make any sense because apparently they found her body. Though I don't actually, did they ever say that they found her body, or did they say that she just went missing and they kind of assumed? I'm not sure. Oh fuck! What else? No, this has just been a friggin' whirlwind, and I have to admit, I am loving the hell out of this series. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Especially after, like I said, episode 3 was where things started to really get good. Now things are getting really good. Because, like, even Lucifran, I'm not sure if she's possessed by the devil, or if it's just a coincidence, or if it's... Like, I didn't quite know where they were going with everything. Now I really don't. Like, I thought I knew everything. I thought I knew where they were going. I thought that I knew what was going to happen. No. This is going into some places. I'm way more intrigued to where this is all going now. Because now I know who the killer is. Now I know that there probably are aliens, I think. This was a disorientation episode, and it was done very well. So I have to applaud the crap out of... who made this again? Give me 1 second. I think it was... Yeah, 20th Century Fox. Bravo. I actually have to admit. Because... Anyway, I'm going to keep this one short because, again, it's very, very late. And I have work in the morning, so I need to go to sleep right the hell now. But, very good episode. It's disorienting as hell. It's dark as hell. It goes into some freaky places, man. Like, I'm not comfortable talking about a very large amount of it. I'm used to talking about Doctor Who, so... Which is incredibly light and friendly, and, you know, it goes into some dark places sometimes, especially if you saw dark water, but it's not that much. Oh, boy. I don't really have much else to say to that. This has been a very good episode. Very good 2 episodes. Because it disorients everything. I don't know where anything's going anymore. I'm so getting Coven the 3rd season when I'm done with this. No question. At all. No question. 'Cause God damn. Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, I shall see you next time for whatever the hell the next episode's called. What the hell is the next episode called? Give me 1 moment. The Origins of Monstrosity. Oh, that sounds lovely. That sounds delightful. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you then.